Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Misty. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you're having a safe and wonderful times as we go into the holidays. Today I'll be doing a pick a card reading for the month of December to see what is coming your way for the last month of the year, any blessings, any warnings that the universe wants you to know. I'll pick up on that as well. I've put the cards into 4 piles. This is pile 1, pile 2, pile 3 and pile 4. So you can either use the crystals to pick the pile, or you can just let your intuition guide you, or if it helps you can actually pause the video as well, but we'll get straight into that reading. So for those that have picked group 1, we've got the 2 of Cups, the Star, 5 of Pentacles, Princess of Swords and Queen of Torches. So the Princess of Swords is actually the Page of Swords and the Queen of Torches is the Queen of Wands. So let me just tune in for you guys. So we've got the 2 of Cups. So Spirit's very much saying that this month there will be reconciliation. So we've got, maybe if you've fallen out with friends, family, this month I see reconciliation happening for those that have picked group 1. This could also be relationships. So maybe you've had a breakup, maybe there's an ex that you've been wanting to speak, or at least be on good terms. I see that coming your way with that 2 of Cups energy. And we've got the Star, and I love the Star. The Star's about hope, it's about faith. So maybe you've actually lost some sort of faith in some areas of your life, but we've got that improving for you with the Star. We've got reconciliation coming up. We've got spending time with family, spending time with friends. We've got love in the air here. So for those that maybe were separated, we've got the 2 of Cups, which talks about reuniting, as you can see. For those that maybe had fallen out with their friends, we've also got reconciliation. And it's the perfect time to kind of get together with people. It's the perfect time to send those messages, and not feel awkward about it, wishing somebody a Merry Christmas or just the happy holidays, or even seeing people at social events. So that's what I'm being told. For those that have picked group 1, we've got a lot of good things happening your way. We've got the Page of Swords as well, which for me, it's the Prince of Swords here, but that also talks about communication. So this December, there's a lot of communication happening. And if you've been waiting on answers, you've been maybe waiting on results, you are going to get that this month. Whether it's maybe you've been waiting on someone to make contact, you will get contact with that Page of Swords and with that 2 of Cups energy. We've got an apology coming your way. We've got peace, harmony and balance heading your way with that first pile of cards. So overall, I'm being shown, and I feel good energy around you, that things are happening your way. You have a chance to kind of get things off your chest, speak to, whether it's family, whether it's friends, whether it's an ex, and be on a better footing. So I'm not saying that some of you will get back together. If you don't want to, that's perfectly fine. I do see a lot of you will be reconciling over the holidays, but for some of you, it's just maybe leaving on good terms, being friends, having a chance to have a good discussion, which is really, really good. So that's what I've got for those that have picked group 1 for you. We've got the Star. So I've got your angels, your spirit guides very much around you this time of the year, which is great because, they're always around you, but you will definitely get more signs. For some of you, maybe you'll pay attention to your dreams. Your guardian angels are around you. Even those that have passed, they will be with you this time during Christmas time. So if maybe you've been feeling kind of like there's been spirits around you, that is true. You've got your guardian angels. You've got spirits, in the heavens, spirit energy of loved ones protecting you and guiding you. And if you've been feeling down, because we've got that 5 of Pentacles, maybe money's been a worry on your mind, but Spirit's saying not to worry, that whatever you're worried about, it will be resolved. We've got that 2 of Cups, that's healing energy. We've got the Star energy, it's healing energy. So if you've been worried about money, worried about finances, Spirit's saying that they've got you. Don't worry. Any debt will be resolved. Any issues with finances will be sorted this month. And I know it's Christmas time and it's the time where a lot of people worry, but Spirit are saying there's more to life than worried about money. And this month it's about spending time with loved ones. If you haven't got enough money for presents or enough money for travel, they're saying that please do think again. There's more to life than that. So I just wanted to warn you guys that they're saying that if you've been worried about money, not to worry. This month is going to be perfect. They've got you. You are protected. You are being watched over. And some of you could be self-esteem. Maybe you felt low. Bad things have happened. Maybe even a loss of a job and you're worried about this Christmas. But we've got things picking up. That Page of Swords here is about answers. It's about communication. So you've got good news coming your way. So for some of you, it could actually be news of a new job. So you could be getting a new job here with that Page of Swords, with the Queen of Torches, which is the Queen of Wands. That's another great card. Success. So for some of you, maybe your business is going to be picking up this month, whereas maybe you weren't actually anticipating it, because the Queen of Wands, she's all about her business. She's fiery, she's passionate, she's in control of her life. And we've got a lot of you, as I'm looking, we've got you deciding about your career. So for some of you, it's about deciding maybe to go back into an old field that you thought maybe hadn't been doing it for you. And I see some of you going back to that work. I see some of you paving new career paths for the new year. You want a job that makes you feel happy, a job that makes you feel fulfilled, a job where you can really make a difference, a job maybe to do with whether helping people, the spiritual realm, spiritual work, things that you feel like is really making a difference this world. So I do see some of you just sitting down to think about your future when it comes to jobs, your future when it comes to your, to what you want to do on this earth, and how you want to leave this earth, and how you want to help people, and how you want to very much make a good impact on the world. So this month is a great month. We've got you connecting with family, with friends, with loved ones. If you've been separated, then we've got things getting better. For some of you that are already in relationships or seeing people, we've got you being official here, maybe meeting family, each other's family, spending a lot more time together. It's very much a social month, and that's very much what I would expect for the month of December, with that Queen of Wands there. So I do see you socialising, being the life of the party, or at least having your social calendar being very filled this month. But overall, it's very positive. I'm getting very good things ahead. The only negative thing that I can see here is that Five of Pentacles, but they're saying not to worry. If you're worried about finances, they will surely improve. They want you to just focus on things that make you happy, things that, such as spending time with family, doing things that fulfill your soul, and not necessarily kind of worried about money, because that is coming with that Page of Swords. We've got good news coming ahead that will resolve the issues. We've got communication being key, so connecting with people that you've fallen out with. Maybe you guys fell out quite a long time ago, and you've been thinking about this person, they've been thinking about you. There's spirit saying that there's good energy around the both of you, or around your whole environment, where if you start that conversation, they're willing to listen, or if they have reached out to you, you're very much willing to listen and kind of take up that offer. So overall, the month of December is great. You've got, angels around you. The universe is conspiring for you, to manifest good things. Your emotions are in a better place. I've got emotions being in a good place this month for you as well. So you are feeling maybe much more happy than you have in the past few months. And with that Five of Pentacles, it's all about just giving it a bit more time, and you can reach your goals. So maybe some of you have been saving and you feel like you haven't been able to spend as much in the month of December. Spirit's saying that's fine. Work on that goal that you've got in mind. You're almost there with that Five of Pentacles as well. And with that Page of Swords, we've got, somebody could be even keeping an eye on you on social media, wanting to reach out. I see that as a card of maybe just trying to keep tabs on someone that you don't really talk to. So don't be surprised if you do get a message on social media, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, or some sort of platform from someone that maybe you haven't spoken to. But I am getting very much a good theme that friendships are playing a key. Friendships and your love life are very key this month with that Two of Cups. So for those that have been separated, this could be the month where you come back together, or this could be a month where you very much become official and you both know what you want. And you've been through a lot together here with that Five of Pentacles on the Star. When I'm looking into relationships that maybe have been established before, I am being shown a good path ahead where you both decide to put the effort in and work on it this month. And I see happiness here. I see emotions, seeing each other the same way, feeling the same way, facing each other as well. So overall, this is very, very positive. Whether finances are maybe a bit on the low side, but overall we've got career paths taking off, we've got news, we've got answers, communication coming in here. So generally it's very, very good. It's very positive for this month of December, with that star energy watching over you, with your guides, the universe conspiring all for you. And they're saying not to lose any faith. So if you've been maybe working on something, or you've been praying on something and it hasn't yet arrived, I would be shocked if it doesn't this month, because we've got that Page of Swords, which is bringing in those results. We've got that Two of Cups, which is about peace, but harmony and balance and being happy. We've got that Queen of Wands. She's very much in control. She's busy, but she's also productive. She's socializing, she's keeping herself busy, she's networking, she's getting to know people. So businesses, if you've got a business, things are very much taken off this month. If you haven't got a business and you've been thinking about it, this is the time to do it. As you can see, those ideas are just there. So very much a creative spin coming in from spirit, coming in from the universe, that I would definitely say to you guys to very much take advantage of, because we've got the spirit is pouring ideas to you. So if you're a creative person, this is the time that you're going to be feeling inspired this month. And they're saying take the time out throughout the day, whether you're writing a book, or maybe you're cooking, you're a chef, or maybe you just want to start a new business that you've been thinking about, and spirit saying please do go ahead. They're with you every step of the way. Those ideas aren't just coming from yourself. They're truly being inspired by spirit, and they want you to pay attention. So overall, we've got a very good month for you guys that have picked group 1. We've got the star, we've got the universe watching over you, we've got your guides, your spirit, your loved ones in the heavens around you, very much close to you. And it makes sense around this time of year. I see reconciliations, I see people getting back together, I see friendships being healed, I see any tensions that maybe had taken place before, people actually coming together. We've got good news coming your way. We've got results coming in that you've been waiting for. We've got patience that you will hit your goals and you will reach your goals. And we've got socialization. We've got a lot of good things happening. So guys, please do leave comments below and do let me know how you get on as well. And thank you very much. Okay, so for group 2, we've got the Prince of Swords, 7 of Torches, the Universe, 4 of Pentacles, and 10 of Pentacles. So here there's a lot going on for you guys for the month of December. We've got communication coming in here. So communication is key. For some of you, it's that you need to communicate a bit more what you want. This could be just to yourself, what you want more out of life, or communicating to your friends, because it seems like here, or family, with that 7 of Torches, that you're feeling like people are taking advantage. You'll maybe feel like you're being undermined, or maybe you're not being heard enough, and there's just a lot going on, and you feel like you have to battle your way through it. And Spirit's saying you need to communicate. It's all about communication. And with that 7 of Torches, it's about standing your ground. So if there is people that are taking advantage, Spirit's saying it's time for you to stand your ground, that this is the month for you to do it. We've got that 4 of Pentacles here. So money. I've got money coming your way this month. So this could be with that 4 of Pentacles. There's also hard-earned money that's coming in for you. So it could be bonuses to do with work, or maybe you've just been saving up, or maybe your side business, your side job is now really starting to pay off with that 4 of Pentacles energy. Then we've also got the 10 of Pentacles here. So this could also be money coming in, whether it's an inheritance, whether it's family money, or whether it's just maybe even a bonus, a promotion, but I'm being shown almost being gifted money, which makes sense during Christmas. So we've got a lot going on. We've also got the universe, the world here. So you're coming at the end of a cycle. So I don't know if maybe this year has been a big struggle. You've been very much focused on work, but that's what Spirit's telling me here. For the majority of you, you've been very much focused on work, and maybe you've let your relationships down a bit, and they've kind of maybe not been your main priority. And Spirit's telling you now to really use this month as a time to connect with your loved ones, to connect with yourself, to spend time with yourself, and just to feel at complete ease with yourself. With that universe energy, we've got good things, you've got blessings, the universe is on your side, and it makes sense of all these blessings that are coming your way, these material goods. But what I'm being told here is that with that 4 of Pentacles, that you're holding tightly. So if you've been worried about money this year, Spirit wants you to let it go. They're saying that there's more to life than money. This person, the 4 of Pentacles, very much has enough. They've built up so much money. They've worked hard to get the money, but that they're not enjoying their life because they're always worried about losing money. So this could be to the poverty mindset, and could make sense, that 7 of Torches, where you're constantly worried about where you came from, about losing money, about losing maybe your job. So you're working, you're putting in those long hours constantly, and yes, you are getting the money, you are getting the rewards, but Spirit's saying that it's not enough. They want you to connect. They want you to reevaluate your life with all your money and your savings. They want you to spend your money, not obviously frivolously, but they want you to be able to treat your family, treat your friends, to treat yourself, take yourself on holiday, take yourself on a self-care journey, a trip. So for the month of December, they just want you to let your guard down, because a lot of you here, and now I'm going into emotions, I've got your emotions being very guarded, which just makes sense with that 7 of Wands, where you felt like you've had a lot of times had to almost fight for what you believe in, and maybe you haven't always seen eye to eye with the people around you, and they're saying if that's the case, then you need to find like-minded people who get you, people who appreciate you for who you are. But that can only happen if you let your guard down. So with that Four of Pentacles, this individual here, they're very much guarded. They're not letting people in. So this could mean the same for your relationships. For those that maybe are wanting to find someone, Spirit saying yes, you can find someone, but you also have to let your guard down. You also have to be able to let love in and give love away as well. So with that Four of Pentacles, it's not only about receiving, but it's also about giving. You can only receive as you give as well. So it's about very much connecting with people. And it's not just about material connection, it's about just socializing with people, with family, with friends, putting yourself out there. With that Ten of Pentacles, they're saying that all is good in your life, but you do feel like there's something that's missing here. And what could be missing is only you could answer what is missing. But Spirits, as I'm reading this, it's about focusing, not making work on money a priority, but focusing on your normal, like your everyday life, where maybe it's about practicing a bit of self-care, seeing friends, seeing loved ones, maybe after work, not always working till late, but really seeing the reason why you should be, living your life to the fullest. And I am being shown that this month. I'm also being shown you connecting with family. So I am being shown family gathering with that Ten of Pentacles. So we can maybe be seeing a lot of your families gathered together, which could be great parents, grandparents. So I've got a lot of business around family. So I do see a lot of you reaching out. For some of you in relationships, I do see you meeting your partner's families who will very much like you, and you will feel like you're part of the family straight away. For some of you, it's about just opening up and allowing yourself to enjoy the social events that are going on this year, the social events that are kind of all that a lot of people will be attending. But overall, it's positive. There's nothing negative here. We've got this month of December being a month of yes. There might be a few arguments, a few issues at family events, but always stand your ground. And if you do feel at some point that maybe there's issues going on where you feel like you're having to almost defend yourself, Spirit here is saying that, yes, speak up for yourself, or speak up for those around you that maybe are not being appreciated, or maybe that are being treated poorly this month. This could be at work as well. And we've got the end of a cycle. So I do see some of you maybe deciding not to go back to your normal jobs and moving forward. I do maybe see some of you actually ending relationships. I'm not being shown heartbreak here, but maybe you feel like you and your partner are not seeing eye to eye here with that Prince of Swords, that Seven of Torches. Maybe you've been constantly arguing and you feel like you've just got very much different values. And I'm being shown a lot of you making that decision that in the new year you want to be happy, you want to be in the best footing as possible. So I'm being shown that as I'm looking, but Spirit's not saying it's negative. They're actually saying that it's a positive. You've decided to take control of your life and you're letting yourself move your life forward. So that's very, very positive in that way. And then with that Universe, there could also be travel here for some of you. The Universe card could be some overseas travel. Maybe it's to see family. Maybe it's just maybe taking time out. Not everybody wants to gather around family. Some people maybe would just want to go do a bit of soul searching, but a lot of you, I am being shown travel to do with family and connections and other people. So that's what I'm being shown here. So we've got travel, we've got some things coming to an end. So it's not in a negative light. We've got maybe a project coming to an end and now you're getting that reward and you're thinking about your next step. We've got some of you actually moving this month and moving into a new area where you are going to feel very much at home. We've got some of you reaching your goals, whether it's financial goals or other tasks that you had, so you've made it in time for the end of the year. So bravo to you guys. We've got some of you here that are thinking of moving country completely, and this could be the month that you do it, whether you're getting a new job offer, and I would say take that risk. Be that Four of Pentacles could also be not wanting to take risks, not wanting to open up, not wanting to have change and being scared of change. The Spirit's saying if there's opportunities that are being offered to you this month that might seem scary, that might seem a little bit risky, they're prodding you along to actually take it and go for it. The Universe is an end of a cycle and a new beginning and a positive beginning, and we've got that coming your way. We've got some of you actually meeting loved ones here, grounded relationships with the Four of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, but just be careful that you're not closed off, or you're not opening up to that person, or alternatively it could be the person that you meet who's the Four of Pentacles energy. But one of the negative things about the Four of Pentacles is being needy, being too clingy. And for those that are in relationships, I would also ask you, if you feel like you're very controlling, very needy and clingy around this time, they're saying just let it go. Just kind of go with the flow if you can this month. They don't want you holding anything too tightly. They want you to go with the flow of just enjoying the holidays, reflecting on what happened the past 10 months as well, going forwards, and very much looking after yourself and just planning what's next, what's to come for you, what's your next, what would you want to do. You've already completed one cycle. What's the next challenge that you want to take for yourself? I think when it comes to finances, you're very much stable when it comes to finances, what I'm being told here. If you're not already sure, there is news to come with that Prince of Swords. Great news, whether it's to do with work or investments or inheritance. We've got inheritance news coming for some of you as well, which just sometimes come with sadness. But I do think this is something that you've been maybe aware of. So I've got no sadness here. I've just got yourselves very much defending yourself and fighting. So if you've been fighting court battles with that Seven of Wands, that Ten of Pentacles, being shown good omens here that you are going to come on top. You're very much in favour as well. So overall, it's a good month. I think it's a month of just letting go, just seeing what the universe is bringing your way, whether it's money, it's finances, family time, it's blessings. But overall, it's a good month. I would just say be open to taking more risks, be open to taking the opportunities that are coming your way. If there's been conflicts and struggles to do with family or friends, I do see you maybe walking away from those conflicts and finding your own inner tribe, finding people that cherish you, that love you, that very much appreciate you. But at the same time, you also have to let your guard up, which is fair enough because you've been dealing with so much. But Spirit's saying you can only let love in if you're willing to give love out as well. So the same with meeting people and making connections. You can only make real connections if you haven't got your guard up. So I wish you luck. Please do let me know how you get on, and please do leave comments down below as well. Okay, so for those that have picked group 3, we've got the Queen of Swords, King of Swords, Eight of Cups, King of Torches, and Prince of Cups. So gosh, as I'm looking at this, I can see that there is some conflict that is going on around you guys. So I don't know if it's to do with work, but for most people, it's relationship based. As you can see, we've got both the Queen and the King of Swords. So we've got major conflicts here, almost a stalemate. So I've got some of you in relationships where maybe there's been a lot of arguing, there's been a lot of conflict around you. That's what Spirit keeps showing me, conflict. And Spirit's saying it's time to make a decision, and it's a tough time this December to be making such a decision. But I've got the Eight of Cups. So I do see you walking away from a situation that you just feel, some of you feel like you're settling. So maybe this person is perfect in every single way, but you just feel like something is missing, and I am being shown you walking away. Alternatively, this can be your partner walking away. So we do have separations taking place this month, but Spirit's saying that if there is separation that is coming your way, they're saying to let it go. Don't fight for it. It's for a reason. If that person is walking away from you or you're walking away from them, it's for a reason. There's better to come, because I am being shown unhappiness here. I've got the Queen of Swords. So there hasn't been much love, romance or intimacy as I'm looking here with that Queen of Swords. And as we know, the Queen of Swords, she's all about her mind. So even if there is love, even if there is emotion here, you're both not showing it. I've got both the King and the Queen. So whatever's going on here, no one's going to back down. That these same issues are going to continue to be represented, the same issues, the Queen and the King. As you can see, the Queen's even got blood. That looks like blood to me. And with that blood, it means there is heartbreak here. And she's not willing to work on it. And neither is the King. The King has his sword already stuck in the ground. So for those in relationships there's been a lot of conflict, Spirit's saying this month is the time to let it go. They want you to start a new year afresh with no issues, nothing going on there. We've got that Eight of Cups, and it's about walking away from situations that are not making you happy and going to find yourself. We've got the King of Torches here, so there could also be a third party involved, whether it's from your end or this person's end, and Spirit's saying it's not worth it. Walk away from this situation. Don't settle. There's definitely better out there for you. And with that Eight of Cups, I've got you finding yourself. I've got you, some of you travelling, just taking a bus to maybe a town that you don't know, or going back home to your family home to be around those that love you. And we've got the Prince of Cups. So what I'm being shown here is that whatever situation is going here, where you feel blocked, where you feel like there's no emotions in this situation, Spirit's saying to me that with that Page of Cups, you will experience happiness again, that your emotions, you will start to feel emotions again, because with that Queen and the King here, there is no emotion. As we know, the Queen and King of Swords talk about not listening to your heart, but going with your mind and doing the right thing. So even if you love that person, or even if they love you, they're not going to be showing you those emotions right now. It's all about their head. So head ruling over the heart, which in some cases is good, but in some cases it's quite bad, especially maybe if you do want to work things out. But we have got conflict here. You've got people in two different directions. The Queen is facing forward, the King is looking at her. We've got conflict. I'm being told there is selfishness here. There's not saying you're selfish, but there is one party who's not willing to compromise. There is one party who's not going to let this go, and you can't let the person walk over you. Alternatively, Spirit's saying that nobody's going to win the situation, and the best thing for you to do is walk away, to find yourself and just look after yourself and see, you know, what is it that you want out of life? What is it that you want out of relationships? So that's what I've got for relationships. I've got a lot going on here. But then we've got the King of Torches, which is the King of Wands. So we've got things, you know, turning a corner. But I see, as you can see, this person's walking away. So I feel like when you do walk away this month, yes, it's going to be sad, but you are going to feel a lot better. Some of you could have very much been quite numb to the situation at this point. But with that King of Wands, we've got other areas in your life actually working really well. So I've got career working really well with that King of Torches. Even with the Queen and the King of Swords, we've got your career here on fire. But when it comes to relationships, it's not great, because there's no emotion here, there's no passion, there's very much conflict. And even at work, with that King and Queen of Swords, there could be some conflict going on at work. Here's what Spirit's saying, but you will overcome, because the King and the Queen, they always come on top in terms of career. So in terms of career, business, you will very much overcome. But in terms of relationships, it's best to walk away. It's best to start afresh, because if we had maybe a Queen of Swords and a King of Cups, then I can say, you know, you both need to kind of compromise, you need to work on it. But we've just got both swords, and essentially you're both not wanting to let each other in. One person is very headstrong, another person's just stubborn. So you've been in a stalemate for so long. And then we've got that King of Wands, which could be a third party interference. But for some of you, it's just energy that once you let the situation go, you've got energy. You're excited about life again. You're passionate. You feel like you can be yourself, and you've essentially been stifled in this connection where maybe your partner wasn't so romantic. Your partner didn't want to do certain things, and then you were like, okay, fine, I'll do it on my own. But you didn't really get the chance to very much enjoy yourself as a couple. But as a King of Torches here with that Eight of Cups, and it's about finding yourself, finding what makes you happy, enjoying things that make you happy. And with the Prince of Cups, we've got news. We've got news coming your way. We've got good news that's going to uplift your spirits. So I don't know if it's kind of just you feeling good about yourself again, or you've got maybe friends, loved ones just reaching out to you, spending time with you, just kind of being there for you and knowing that, you know, you're not alone. Because yeah, with that King and that Queen of Swords, it's very much negative. It's very much about two people not willing to compromise. Two people, I don't know if there really is love here anymore. Maybe there is, but it's very much overshadowed with constant arguing, constant fights. And with that Eight of Cups, somebody is thinking of leaving. If it's not yourself, then your partner certainly is leaving. And when that King of Swords leaves, that Queen of Swords leaves, they might not communicate, they will just go. So just be careful. And I think there is a need for communication here. And I'm not saying that your partner is very much going to be listening, but I think you also need to get things off your chest, is what Spirit's telling me. And with that King of Wands energy, we've got somebody spending a lot of time at work as well, just to kind of get rid of this, or not to focus on the situation. And yes, it's positive in its own way, but Spirit's saying that this time, you know, for you just to get in touch with your emotions, understand where do you want your life to take you, and focus on that with that Page of Cups. Because I always welcome the page. You might even get a small apology from your person, but that's not going to be enough to resolve the situation here. As you can see, very much heated, very much bright colours that are going on here. And both one sword is up and one's on the ground. So that's what I'm being shown here. So there could potentially be breakups that are occurring as Both partners are not willing to back down. These seems to be ongoing situations that have been going on for quite some time. And I think one of you or both of you will decide that despite maybe the love that you do have, that it's time to walk away. For some of you, it's just about taking a risk and not wanting to settle in this sort of negative situation and moving away and starting afresh and finding yourself. So we've got travel, could even be moving home, moving to a different country. We've got that with the Eight of Cups, just in search of being happier, in search of finding your emotions again, feeling free with that King of Wands energy and that Page of Cups, and listening to your intuition. So they're very much, because the King and the Queen here are very much not listening to their emotions, but very much their head. And in some ways, you've got to be a bit of a balance with that Page of Cups, that you have to listen to your heart as well. If your heart's tired, then it's time for you to walk away. Even if that relationship looks good on paper or looks good to the people, Spirit's saying you need to go and find who you're meant to be with. So for some of you, that King and Queen of Swords energy feels like, yeah, you both have great jobs, you get paid a lot of money, and on paper you're the perfect couple, but there is something missing. You have a lot of conflicts behind the scenes. But when you do go out, you do present a good image, but Spirit's saying no. Listen to your intuition. Spirit will always say, listen to your intuition. Let your heart guide you. For those that their heart is guiding them to be with this person, this is not what I'm saying in this reading, because we've got the Eight of Cups, we've got you walking away. But there is some people that are in relationships because they feel comfortable in relationships because it does look good on paper. So very much here, Spirit saying that, it's time for you to find yourself. Maybe it's time for you to walk away from a job, take a career break. This could be to do with work. Take a career break for 4, 6, 8 weeks, 3 months. Find yourself. Go and do something different. Go and let your creative juices run wild here. Whether it's starting a new business, maybe it's just volunteering, maybe it's just traveling. And I've got some of you walking away from the corporate world and doing things such as traveling and doing things such as maybe painting, doing more creative endeavors. I've got some of you, I'm being shown maybe people making bracelets, making jewelry. So doing things that maybe people wouldn't really associate you with, but Spirit saying it's time for you to find yourself. So I do see some of you actually walking away from jobs as well and going on this journey. Some of you are actually traveling, going hiking during this month of December, but overall it's good because it's leading you to the Page of Cups, who's at peace, who knows what they want, and they're just very much excited. The Page of Cups is excited. Your emotions are in a good place. You're feeling happy. You're really excited about what's to come. As you can see, we've got the fishes. So there's a lot that is awaiting you guys. So thank you for those that have picked group 3. Please let me know how you get on. Please do leave comments down below. So last but not least, we've got group 4. We've got the Page of Pentacles, we've got the Hermit, we've got the Eight of Swords, we've got the Five of Cups, and we've got the Lovers. So overall here, we've got a lot going on. I feel energy of feeling stuck, energy of very much regret, energy of just wanting to be alone, being a bit of a hermit. And in some cases, I would suggest the Hermit's a good thing. It's just about finding yourself, like waiting, like on wisdom from above and on answers. So for some of you, if you're waiting on answers, there is a bit more time yet before you get those answers. So the advice here I'm getting from Spirit is just that hermit mode where you're spending a bit of time in solitude, getting to know yourself, or we're asking questions. I'm not sure what questions you all have, but that Hermit speaks about you asking questions from above, questions within yourself, just spending time with yourself and getting to know yourself and asking very important questions. Maybe this could be about your future, about what you want out of life, what could make you happy, because we've got that Eight of Swords. So a lot of you have been feeling very stuck in a rut here with that Eight of Swords. But what we must know, that although the Eight of Swords seems very negative, it's actually a positive card, because essentially, as you can see with this card, it's a great representation. This person essentially is actually the one that's put the ropes on themselves. You've put the swords behind your back. So you've trapped yourself in the situation. You might not necessarily know it, but if it's to do with love, maybe you feel like you're not being treated properly. Spirit is saying that you are the captain of your own life, the master of your own fate, that you can take off those ropes and you can start walking again. You can walk away from the situation. Same with work. If work has been awful, we've got the Page of Pentacles here. So this situation could be to do with work. Some of you have maybe taken a break from work. You're finding work quite toxic. You're no longer finding it fulfilling. And we've also got the Eight of Swords. So there could be a lot of conflict at work, and Spirit's saying that you're not stuck there. If you're not happy, you can leave. I've got a lot of people working very long hours this month, but not getting enough money. That Page of Pentacles, yes, it's money, but it's not as great as a a Knight of Pentacles, or a Nine of Pentacles, or a Ten of Pentacles, or a Four of Pentacles. It's just a little bit of money coming in. So if you've been working really hard and you feel stuck, Spirit's saying you're not stuck. You have got the power to unravel the ropes that have been placed upon you. You've got the power to walk away. You've got the power to do so much here, that you are the master of your own fate. You're in control, and you can do a lot more. And then we've got the Five of Cups. We've got regret. So this regret, as we close off this year, if there's any sort of people maybe that you feel like you've wronged, any situations that you've regretted, Spirit's saying that you need to forgive yourself. That we are humans and we make mistakes. And if there is a call for you that you feel like you need to reach out to someone and discuss with them or apologize, Spirit says yes. Please do go for it. Please go out there, reach out to people. That Five of Cups, that feeling of feeling regretful, once you speak to that person, you will feel a lot better. But for some of you, you haven't wronged anybody. You just feel regret. Maybe you feel like, you've had your life wasted, you've had your time wasted, or you've wasted your own time. Spirit's saying it's never too late. As you can see, those 4 cups are still standing, and you're looking at that 1 cup there. So just be mindful that with this time that you're spending feeling sad, maybe looking back at the past too much, feeling stuck in this old situation, this painful situation, Spirit saying there's plenty out there, there's great things, but you're holding yourself in the situation. And I want to focus on relationships here. We've got the Eight of Swords, we've got the Hermit, we've got the Five of Cups. Some of you are not feeling happy in your connections, in your relationships. There could have been even somebody has drifted apart, somebody has drifted away, and Spirit's saying that if that's the case, no longer waste your time on spilt milk. They're saying that there is opportunities. We've got people coming to you. We've got other dates. We've got other people wanting to offer relationships. As you can see, those 4 of Cups are representing other opportunities and relationships, but you're not really seeing it because you're still stuck in the past. You're stuck in this rut of the Eight of Swords, and Spirit's saying once you take that blindfold off, you can see the beauty of life once more. You can see that there is other people out there who are more you are more compatible with, who love you, who are going to be faithful, who are not going to cheat, who are very much going to give you all they can. But at the moment, you're not able to see it because you are blindfolded. You are very much focused. Too much focus on the past, and as you can see, your emotions are very much up and down with that sea and the ocean in the background. And I'm not saying that you need to go into a relationship straight away, but there is a lot of you that are struggling to move forward because you're very much still stuck in the past. You're still looking backwards instead of forwards. But then we've got the Lovers, so we've got love life. So we've got love life very much on the up and up here. But you have to make a decision, and that makes sense with the Eight of Swords, the Lovers energy. So I'm not saying that there's two people that maybe some of you are stuck between two people and you feel very much stuck in the situation, but ultimately you have to make a decision. The key theme of this reading from the universe is that decisions have to be made. Decisions need to be made, whether to walk away, whether it's toxic situations, work, family, love, relationships, to walk away. And yes, it's going to be painful, but you need to do it in order for a new beginning, a new horizon. So with that Lovers energy, it's about choice. It's about leaving the past. Maybe the past has been good and you've been in love with this person for God knows how many years, but it's about also deciding to walk away from them. And whether it's accepting a new love in your life, or you are the love in your life, where you're focusing on yourself and you're saying, I deserve better, I choose me. So it's about choices. Some of you, we've got other people, we've got third-party interferences, not on your other partner's behalf, but on your coming in for you, wanting to court you, wanting to date you, but you've been stuck in the past, you've been looking in the past, you've been feeling hurt, you've been nursing the hurt, but then there will be a chance where somebody's going to reach out and let you know that they're interested in you. So it's a choice for you to walk away from this situation and start afresh elsewhere. For some of you, the choice is just for yourself, to choose yourself over the situation and say, I'm tired of being tired, I'm tired of being angry, I'm tired of being sad, I'm tired of heartbreak, and you walk away. It's the same with work. We've got an offer coming in here from work where maybe you've lost your confidence completely with that Eight of Swords energy, but as you spend time in that solitude life, you're going to start looking at other opportunities and you're going to get an offer. But with that offer will come with a choice where you have to walk away maybe from your job that you loved, the job that maybe you feel like you're really good at and you're scared to start out in a new firm, start out in a new career, and Spirit saying, no, just go for it, go for it. You've got opportunities being presented to you. The only obstacle that I'm being shown here is yourself, where you feel stuck. Maybe your emotions are very much up and down, and you're just basically waiting for somebody else to make that choice for you. But Spirit's saying that's not going to happen. We've got the Lover's energy, so it's about making the right choice, going with your heart, going with your passions. Maybe yes, you're in a grounded job. Maybe you're in finance. You're in just maybe kind of a typical job, but you hate it every single day. You're moaning, constantly complaining, but but at the same time, you're not looking at the other opportunities that are out there, other offers that are out there. So Spirit's just very much saying, yes, go for it. You know, they're sending you signals, they're sending you ways, but you're not able to see it because you're blindfolded, because you're stuck in the past, you're stuck in feeling sorry for yourself, and Spirit's saying, no, let it go. With that Hermit energy, the Hermit energy will help you in the situation where you're asking for wisdom, aren't you? You're spending time alone, just needing to know what you want to do. You want to go on the right path, and that makes sense with that Lover's energy, that this Hermit energy will take you on the right path that is meant for you, the path that you will find fulfilling. I'm not saying it's always going to be successful, but life is a journey, and everything that you go through is very much helping you to open the next door or the next step, or to meet the right person, the next people that you're going to meet in your life. So yes, so that Hermit energy is very much going to help you decide on where you go next, whether it's love or whether it's relationships. But with that Lover's energy, we do have peace and harmony finally coming in as well with that number 6 there. So all I can say is that this month, I don't think there's as much socializing as maybe you guys would like. You're very much feeling stuck. You're not very much happy. Your mood is very much up and down with that 5 of Cups, that 8 of Swords, and that Hermit. But the Hermit energy is your friend this time. It's about spending time with yourself, getting to know yourself, listening to your intuition. As you can see, the light very much is illuminating above. We've got the moon. So maybe you're feeling you need some spiritual help, and Spirit's saying, yes, spend some time meditating, spend some time in prayer, spend some time speaking to your guides, and if you've got your own tarot cards, spend your time just using those tarot cards to ask questions and asking advice from above, because you will surely get it this month. Because the only way for you to overcome the 8 of Swords energy is for you to have the answers, but the answers are within, and nobody else can tell you. You can only find them yourself once you sort of steady your brain, steady your mind, and that can be done. But you have to know that you're the main obstacle in the situation, that you have to let those swords down. You have to take off that blindfold, and you have to very much see. So you might have been in denial about love, denial about certain situations. Spirit's saying that it's time for you to stop focusing on the past, look to the future, and stop being in denial. So overall, you guys have a lot of work this month. You've got spiritual lessons coming your way with the Hermit, the Lover's card. There's not really much that you could have maybe done to avoid the situations that have put you in this place, because we've got Major Arcana cards, which very much talk about these situations being out of your control. But what you can control is how you react to every situation here. And I do see you walking away and being able to see and making a choice. And with that 5 of Cups, that cup of regret, yes, we all make mistakes, but we can't keep focused on it. If you're able to apologise, if somebody needs apology, that's fine. If somebody took advantage of you and you're very regretful about how much you let them into your life, Spirit's saying, don't worry, the universe will take care of that. But you need now to pick up the 4 cups that are left there and take it forward and start your life afresh and move forward. But that's great. That's your reading, guys, for December. Thank you for watching. Please do subscribe, as I'll be doing more videos. Please do leave comments below, and please let me know how you get on, and thank you very much.